Imagine a world where grand mansions, not skyscrapers, dominated the landscape. Homes that were statements of power and artistry. Many of these magnificent estates have vanished, surviving only in haunting old photographs. Through these rare images, we glimpse lost palaces, their stories frozen in time. Join me as we resurrect for a moment the splendor of the world's most beautiful lost mansions. In Montreal's Golden Square Mile, a district once synonymous with wealth and grandeur, there stood Lord Strathcona's imposing mansion, a true symbol of the city's Gilded Age. This was not just a home, but a statement of ambition and achievement, built by one of Canada's most influential figures. Crafted from rich red sandstone and adorned with intricate Victorian details, the mansion resembled a fortress of opulence. Its turrets and stone carvings reflected the tastes of an era obsessed with elegance and power. Built in 1888, the mansion quickly became the epicenter of high society in Montreal. Inside, every room was filled with priceless art, dazzling stained glass, and lavish furnishings that spoke to the wealth and influence of its owner. The interiors were a showcase of Victorian luxury, where the city's elite gathered for grand events and celebrations. The grand staircase, illuminated by vibrant stained glass windows, was more than just an architectural marvel. It told the story of Quebec's history and Lord Strathcona's remarkable life. Each step was a journey through time, surrounded by artistry and craftsmanship rarely seen today. But, as the decades passed, the era of private palaces faded. After Strathcona's death, the mansion's fate was sealed. In 1941, it was sold and ultimately demolished, making way for a new chapter in the city's ever-changing landscape. Only the magnificent, stained glass windows survived the destruction. Carefully rescued and preserved, they remain as a testament to the artistry and vision that once graced the mansion's halls, offering a glimpse into a world now lost. The rest of the estate was lost to time, replaced by modern apartment buildings that now stand where the castle once dominated the skyline. The transformation reflects the city's evolution, but also its sense of loss. Today, those rescued windows are displayed in museums, their vibrant colors and intricate designs serving as a colorful echo of a vanished Canadian castle, a reminder of the splendor that once defined the Golden Square Mile. The mansion itself lives on only in memory and photographs, its legacy preserved in stories, images, and the enduring beauty of its stained glass. In the heart of Vienna, where grand boulevards meet the echoes of imperial history, stood the Palais Lanckoroński, a neo-Baroque masterpiece completed in 1895. This magnificent palace was commissioned by Count Karol Lanckoroński, a passionate art collector and patron who dreamed of creating a sanctuary for his world-class collection. The building itself was a work of art, its ornate facade and sweeping staircases reflecting the opulence of the era and the Count's refined taste. Inside, sunlight streamed through tall windows, illuminating lavish galleries lined with masterpieces by Rembrandt, Titian, and Botticelli. The rooms were filled with the quiet awe of visitors, each painting and sculpture carefully chosen to inspire wonder and contemplation. The palace was not just a home, but a living museum, where art and architecture blended seamlessly. For decades, the Palais Lanckoroński was a private museum, a sanctuary for art in the heart of Imperial Vienna. It was a place where artists, intellectuals, and aristocrats gathered, drawn by the collection's beauty and the palace's atmosphere of cultured elegance. The halls echoed with conversations about art, history, and the future of Europe. But the palace's story took a tragic turn in 1938, when the Nazis seized it during the annexation of Austria. The war that followed brought devastation to Vienna, and bombing raids left the once glorious mansion a burnt-out ruin, its treasures scattered, and its walls scarred by conflict. Though the art was eventually recovered and preserved, the palace itself could not be saved. In the 1960s, the remains of the Grand Estate were demolished, erasing a landmark that had once been a beacon of culture and creativity in Vienna. The Lanckoroński collection survived, its masterpieces now scattered across museums and galleries, but the magnificent home that once sheltered them was lost forever, a casualty of war and the passage of time. Today, only faded photographs and memories recall the grandeur of this lost Viennese palace. The images capture a world of elegance and artistic achievement that can never be fully restored. The art endures, cherished and admired by new generations, but the shrine built for it, Palais Lanckoroński, exists now only in history, a testament to Vienna's lost golden age. In the heart of Cheshire, England, stood a building that seemed to have leapt straight from the pages of a Gothic novel, Eaton Hall. With its dramatic spires, fairy tale turrets, and a towering clock that watched over the rolling countryside, the hall was a breathtaking vision of Victorian ambition and imagination. It dominated the landscape, its silhouette instantly recognizable for miles around, and became a symbol of the era's fascination with grandeur and romance. The mastermind behind this architectural marvel was Alfred Waterhouse, one of the most celebrated architects of the Victorian age. Tasked with creating a home for the immensely wealthy Grosvenor family, Waterhouse designed Eaton Hall to rival the greatest royal palaces in Britain. Its scale and detail were unmatched, making it one of the most ambitious country houses ever built in the nation. Step inside, and you would have found yourself surrounded by opulence. Lavish, state rooms, filled with gilded mirrors and intricate plasterwork, spoke of the Grosvenor family's immense fortune. The soaring library, lined with thousands of books and crowned by ornate woodwork, was a sanctuary of knowledge and luxury. Every corner of the hall reflected the family's taste for the extraordinary and their desire to impress. But time can be unkind, even to the grandest of dreams. War, changing fashions, and years of neglect slowly eroded Eaton Hall's splendor. By the 1960s, the once proud mansion had become a shadow of its former self, crumbling, unfashionable, and too costly to restore. Its vast rooms stood empty, and the gardens grew wild, reclaiming the land. In 1963, most of Eaton Hall was demolished, a decision that shocked many who remembered its glory. Only a few fragments survived: the chapel, the iconic clock tower, and the stables. The rest was lost to history, swept away in the name of progress and practicality. In its place, a modern house was built, functional but lacking the magic of Waterhouse's vision. Yet, the memory of the original Eaton Hall lingers on, preserved in old photographs, and the stories passed down through generations. These images capture the hall's former majesty, offering a glimpse into a lost world of Victorian extravagance. Today, the Gothic giant exists only as a ghost, an echo of Victorian ambition and artistry. Its ruins and the few remaining structures serve as silent witnesses to a bygone era, stirring the imagination of all who see them. Though the hall itself is gone, its spirit endures in the stark detail of faded images and the memories of those who once walked its grand halls. In Neustrelitz, Germany, Schloss Neustrelitz was a Baroque palace at the heart of a planned town, home to dukes and even Queen Charlotte. Its golden ballroom and gardens were legendary, a center of culture and politics. The palace survived revolution and war, but in 1945, a mysterious fire destroyed it. The blackened ruins stood for years before being dynamited in 1950. Only the park and a few outbuildings remained. Yet, old photographs and plans fueled dreams of rebuilding this lost jewel. The memory of Schloss Neustrelitz lives on in images and hope. On New York's Fifth Avenue, the Vanderbilt Triple Palace was the ultimate Gilded Age statement. 3 mansions merged into one grand French chateau. Built in 1882, it dazzled with silk-draped walls, antique paneling, and a legendary art collection. The cost of maintaining such opulence became unsustainable as the city's commercial heart moved uptown. One by one, the palaces were sold and demolished, the last in 1947 for Cartier's flagship store. Nothing remains of the brownstone chateau that once dominated Millionaire's Row. Its existence survives only in photographs and stories of American ambition. The Vanderbilt legacy is now a fleeting memory. The avenue's grandeur has been replaced by commerce. In Barcelona, Casa Trinxet was a masterpiece of Catalan Modernisme, designed by Josep Puig i Cadafalch and adorned with Joaquim Mir's vibrant frescoes. Every detail was custom designed, creating a seamless work of art. By the 1960s, changing tastes and development pressures doomed the house. Despite public outcry, it was demolished in 1967, its murals lost forever. Some furnishings were saved, but the heart of the house vanished. The destruction sparked stronger heritage laws in Barcelona. Photographs remain as bittersweet reminders of a lost artistic vision. In Buenos Aires, the Unzué Palace was a Belle Époque gem, later transformed into Argentina's presidential residence. It became synonymous with Eva Perón, who lived and died there, turning it into a national shrine. After a 1955 coup, the new regime sought to erase Peronism, ordering the palace's demolition in 1956. The site was cleared for the National Library, erasing a symbol of hope for millions. The palace now exists only in memory and photographs. Its destruction was an act of political vengeance. The legacy of the Unzué Palace endures in Argentina's collective memory. In Chicago, the Potter-Palmer Mansion was a castle-like marvel on Lake Michigan, blending Gothic and eclectic styles. Built in 1885, it featured a 3-story hall, themed rooms, and a pioneering Impressionist art gallery. Bertha Palmer's collection became the core of the Art Institute of Chicago. After her death, the mansion stood empty, too costly and unfashionable to maintain. It was demolished in 1950 for a high-rise, its art relocated, but its unique architecture lost. The mansion survives only in photographs and the city's imagination. Its legacy is the art it sheltered and the society it shaped. The castle on the lake is now a memory. Near Paris, the Château de Saint-Cloud was a royal masterpiece, home to kings, queens, and Napoleon. Its gardens and galleries rivaled Versailles, and it was the site of historic events. In 1870, during the Franco-Prussian War, a fire destroyed the chateau. The ruins lingered for decades, before being demolished in 1891. Only the park remains, its terraces overlooking Paris, a silent testament to lost grandeur. The chateau's history lives on in stories and images. Its royal view is now a memory framed by empty gardens. In Auckland, New Zealand, Kilbride was a grand Italianate mansion built by Josiah Clifton Firth in the 1870s. Its tower offered sweeping views and its gardens became a social hub. After Firth's fortunes faded, the house served as a hospital for wounded soldiers in World War I. By 1924, the mansion was demolished to expand Auckland Hospital. The grounds became part of Auckland Domain, preserving Firth's botanical legacy. The house is gone, but its gardens remain as a living echo. Kilbride's story endures in the city's landscape. These lost mansions, erased by fire, war, and neglect, are silent witnesses to vanished worlds. Their stories and photographs keep their memory alive, reminding us of the fragility of even the grandest creations. Which lost mansion would you visit? Share your thoughts, and help keep these memories alive. Don't forget to subscribe for more glimpses into history's hidden treasures.